Hi, it is great to connect with Mr. Gopal. He is the partner at KPMG Qatar. He is there for the past 26 years in Qatar because I have been there, Qatar, because when I really wanted to some help, this person can connect you really well actually. And by profession, he is a chartered accountant. Sir, great to connect with you for
Thank
the
you.
Sales Success Secrets book discussion on it actually because this
Thank
book
you.
talks about
Thank
more
you,
of
Lakshmi. Thank you very much, Lakshmi. I know it's a great honor to be with you for this promo for the attempt from your side to launch your first book, I guess, Sales Secrets and Success. And I know it's a pleasure to be online with you.
thank you, it's my pleasure actually. This book talks about on mindset of sales actually. One of the topic, it is really interesting topic. Today we are going to discuss on work-life balance actually because the topic goes with the it's a caption saying champions never compromise their hobbies actually. In the book I talk about 6 areas actually which including wealth, health, social, mental development, family, career, all these things I talk about it actually. It is all about what I always believe it. It's not about say you do well in one area and not doing well in another area does not make any sense actually. But there are people where I have seen until 45, 50. 50 I don't say, until 45 they talk about more of career and they leave most of the previous life in other areas they leave it actually. After that, whatever the wealth they have been accumulated over a period of time, they start spending it for their health actually. Because it is like this actually. If there is a four wheel in a car, if one wheel is punctured, you cannot drive a car.
Yep.
Same thing in life also, I believe. So I would like to have your opinion on this topic. And also, you might have gone through some of the topics on the book. So your feedback about the book.
Yep. Good. Thanks, Lakshmi. I've gone through a few chapters which you have shared. Interesting, interesting thoughts, penned so beautifully. It's something which all age groups will love. I think there are a lot of takeaways in that. All the very best to you for the completion of the book and launching it with this kind of promo. I'm sure it will have a great reach. Nowadays the social media is the platform by which you market, and you're chosen the right way. I'm sure it'll be a great success, and best wishes for you. In terms of the topic which you asked me, or you asked me to talk about, work-life balance. And as you rightly said, I have a lot of I would say off the work activities, so much so that people do actually ask, when do I really get time to work? So that's what people always are puzzled by. The kind of activities which I post in social media. It's all about passion at the end of the day, Lakshmi. If you have passion for something, you will always find time for that. That's the motto. Anybody, whether it's a passion for playing a game, or passion for reading a book, or writing a book, or singing, or you name it. Anywhere where you have a passion, you will always find time to pursue that passion. That's what I would like to start with. What really drives work-life balance is also the passion what you have for different things in life. If you don't have, a lot of people say that they have work, they have a lot of free time, but they just don't pursue anything with intent. That intent is very, very important to make sure that you enjoy that period which is outside the work as well. Otherwise, what they say is, okay, they don't have anything to do. Let's just remain in the office, or even coming back home, just continue with the office work, sitting at home as well. I think these are the things which people tend to do when they don't have the intent to indulge themselves in various fields where probably they don't know whether they have interest or not. They have not even tried out. I think that's what something which makes it much more enjoyable. To make sure that you have other life after work as well. So that's what I would like to start with. But if you talk about work-life balance, it's the mantra nowadays in every leading organization. Where it's an important attribute to become an employer of choice. Without having proper work-life balance in the DNA of an organization, it's very, very difficult to retain talent. Nowadays, getting the right talent or retaining the talent, it's so costly. No, you spend so much in recruiting, so much in molding an employee to the thoughts of an organization. To lose them is a shame. So that's why I feel that getting a work-life balance within the DNA can contribute to a lot extent to maintain your attrition rate. Okay, when you have a manageable attrition rate, obviously you have a successful organization with contented employees. Then it will always pave way for your market presence and eventual profitability. True. That's what my initial take will be on this subject.
As you rightly said, okay, I mean, even if you, I always quote this actually, even if you're able to spend 1 hour at home, okay, or if you're going out for weekend dinner, that time you spend that amount of time, whatever the time which has been allocated for the family, spend it only for the family. Because many times, as you rightly said, mixing up things will create a lot of issues actually. If you do not have a work at home or at office, better you wanted to come home, better come home actually. And rather, if there is time where if you have work at home, spend it, the time where the family can understand actually. If you start mixing up things, that is where the challenge happens actually. Because rather you don't put your best at career, rather you don't put your best at home.